After the victory of João Lourenço, I expected change, and it was obvious that the MPLA had to change because the economics were so bad in the country. So it didn't surprise me, and it's one of the things that I did predict writing before the elections in August 2017, that there would be change. What has surprised me is how quickly the change and reforms have had to occur. I thought it would be slower, and that so much has happened in 6 months. That's the big surprise. Angola is still addicted to oil, and the economy is so dependent on oil. It's 95% of external earnings are because of oil. It cannot diversify easily away from oil in the short term. This conference had one person saying it will take a generation. I think that's the case. I think the Angolan elite now has to find a way to diversify, but at this very moment it's not sure what to do. So it's changing the visa regime, but it will also still rely on oil and try and encourage more oil investment in the short term until it's really figured out, is there a way to diversify. The biggest danger for Angola is if the oil price goes up too high again, because then the incentives for reform might stop. Well, the foreign policy priority in the short term was to convince countries with oil industries, like France with Total, or Italy with Eni, United Kingdom with BP, to reinvest in Angola, not to look elsewhere. That seems to be having some success. So the first thing was to stop the hemorrhaging away of investment in oil and gas, and bring it back to Angola, or keep it. There will now be a strategy to diversify, and that includes repairing relations with some countries and opening relationships with others. So we're seeing an improved relationship with the United States, for example. There still is a troubled relationship with Portugal, but I imagine a more assertive Angolan commercial diplomacy over the next few years.